Welcome. My name is Susan Young, Mindful Coaching. Today we're integrating through our practice mindfulness's concepts. And we're going to look at present focused awareness, an open, accepting attitude around that, bringing non-judgment and compassion. And so I invite you to begin by coming to a comfortable seated position. Closing your eyes, letting your feet be flat on the ground. Lengthen the spine and tuck the chin. Have a sense of inhabiting this body with grace and dignity. If you're not comfortable closing your eyes, just look down softly. And if at any point in our practice together today you feel uncomfortable, the invitation is always to turn a breath to that discomfort. But it might become too uncomfortable, and then you move the body if that's where the discomfort is. Open your eyes, move yourself around, take a drink of water so that you can become comfortable once more. Move the body about for another moment or so, and then come into as comfortable a position as you can. Let the hands rest gently, and then come into stillness. Be still in the body. And as you breathe in, have a sense of a wave of stillness from the tips of your toes all the way up through your feet and legs. Each part of the body coming into stillness, a deep bone stillness. Through the buttocks and pelvis and hips, up through the belly and chest, the spine, the shoulders and arms and the palms up or down. A sense of the top of the shoulders and the neck and throat. Letting the whole head, the jaws, the cheeks, and the eyes become completely still. And then allow a sense of softness. And then attending to the softness and presence of the body. Letting that fade slightly into the background while you tune into the breathing. Just being aware, examining your breathing right here. This is my normal breathing. And then if it feels right for you, expand the breathing so it deepens. Both the inhale and the exhale. Inhabiting this body, inhabiting this breathing, and expanding your awareness to include thoughts and emotions. Practicing returning to this moment, present, focused awareness. And as you become more aware of the thoughts and feelings, the body sensations and breathing, and any sounds that are around you, bring an open and accepting attitude to what is occurring within you, the quality, whether you're bored, whether you're happy, whether you're irritated, whether you're present, whether your mind is wandering, whether the body has aches and pains, any of those things that are occurring in your field of awareness, accept with an attitude of willingness. I accept this present moment awareness. Now, a more subtle energy being invited of non-judgment, watching random thoughts, watching random judgments emerge in our conscious awareness. Without judging the judging, without judging the thoughts or the feelings that come and go, we learn to guard ourselves, attend to ourselves without attaching to the judgment of me not good enough, you not good enough, world not good enough, continually coming back to awareness of how those judgments play out in our stream of consciousness. And now choosing compassion first for yourself, for your willingness to show up, to be more conscious, a softness in your approach to yourself, an aspiration to be compassionate, and a recognition that in our humanness, we might still have places of judgment, anger, resentment, pettiness, jealousy, irritation, boredom, nastiness, and to have compassion around those. And to have compassion around our warmth, our happiness, our loving, our kindness, and to be attached to neither what we judge as good or what we judge as bad. Just being conscious with compassion. Here, as we deepen into compassion, the full flavor of mindfulness begins to be experienced more fully. we begin to surrender the ego more often. And accept the nature of life as it is. All of us as humans suffer, make mistakes, and fail and struggle. All of us as humans experience beauty and joy and love and kindness. And we feel compassion not only for ourselves, but out of that compassion for ourselves emanates the compassion for others and the suffering they go through. Think of people in your friends, perhaps family. And expanding to include suffering of those who are experiencing wars, refugee camps, people who are dying or very ill. And to know that this also is true, and we can bring compassion to our awareness of this. Knowing when we need to pull back to compassion for ourselves if we have a feeling of being overwhelmed, or we cannot witness, or knowing our limits to come back to compassion for self. Breathing in and breathing out. Returning back each breath. And inviting this deepening sense of presence in yourself, working with being in this present moment with an open, accepting attitude of what is emerging within you and in your day, with as much awareness of judgment as you can, and bringing compassion, allowing the change to come from within. And then taking one more breath right here, right now. And then as you're ready, opening your eyes, maybe rolling your shoulders, stretching if that feels right or possible. Thank you for joining me today.